everybody, is Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be going over the proposed talent changes for Battle for Azeroth for Retribution Paladins. Now this video is not going to be super long because there isn't a ton of changes actually so far. That of course could change, as the expansion gets closer and closer. So for the first 4 tiers of talents, so starting with Final Verdict, Fires of Justice, Fist of Justice, Virtue Blade, all those lines, absolutely nothing has changed. As of now, the damages don't appear to have changed either. That could, of course, be tuned before Battle for Azeroth, but as of now, it's not a big deal. So the final 3 is where we have some changes, and some people may not like, and some maybe people will like. So the tier 75, before we had Justicar's Vengeance, Eye for an Eye, and Word of Glory. The only one that's the same in that tier is Eye for an Eye. Cavalier has been moved up from the next tier, and a new talent called Unbreakable Spirit has been put there. This is kind of a replacement for Divine Intervention, which was previously in the 90 tier. So what does Unbreakable Spirit do? Unbreakable Spirit reduces cooldown of Divine Shield, Shield of Vengeance for Ret, and Lay on Hands by 30%. So it still gives you a little bit of more of a cooldowns on your defensive abilities, so a little bit more survival. But in this scenario, it's going to be a lot more probably beneficial to maybe take Eye for an Eye or Cavalier. It'll be up to the person basically on what they choose, so it really will be a good choice. And none of these are heals now. So before, I used to actually take Justicar's Vengeance basically for the self-heal ability if I needed to, while still doing a little bit of damage instead of Word of Glory. So that's what I always took in that talent tier. So now the 75 talent tier truly is a choice. So you have survival, mobility, or survival with a little bit of damage. It's definitely some good options there depending on the fight that you're doing or what type of thing you're doing. The tier 90 talent changes are as follows. Before we had Divine Intervention, Cavalier was in that tier, and Judgment of Light. Now what they've done is they made the tier 90 tier, the level 90 tier, all healing abilities. So we have Judgment of Light still. That's the one that's the same. Word of Glory has been shifted down, and then Justicar's Vengeance has been shifted down as well. So now you're basically choosing what type of heal do you want. Do you want an offensive heal, Justicar's Vengeance, just a straight heal ability, Word of Glory, or a kind of a passive heal in Judgment of Light? It's going to be up to you which and for what scenario you're doing on. It will depend on which one of these you choose. I kind of like that they put all the heals in the same thing, and frankly, they are forcing you to take a heal, which some people might not want to, but you can always take Justicar's Vengeance, and it does do damage. It also, you have to remember, it does twice the amount of damage if the target is stunned, so it's a good time to use it if you think you're going to be able to fight something that you're going to be able to stun a lot. The last tier, we only have one change. Holy Wrath has been removed. So Holy Wrath was like an AoE ability that nobody used because everyone uses Crusade, and then Divine Purpose with the ring currently is the other thing to use. So we still have Crusade and Divine Purpose. Those are exactly the same. As of right now, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't take Crusade. What Holy Wrath has been changed with, however, is Wake of Ashes. So this is your artifact ability. So we don't have our artifact weapons anymore, or we will not. So it's basically the same exact thing that it does now. It stuns demon and undead, does AoE damage for quite a bit of damage right in front of you. And in this case, it also reduces movement speed by 50% for 5 seconds. So it's basically the same exact ability, but nobody should probably ever take this. It has a 45-second cooldown. Crusade is still going to be by far the best choice in this tier, and I'm really hoping that they fix that, because as of right now, nobody's going to take anything else other than Crusade. Possibly for a straight AoE fight, maybe Wake of Ashes, but I highly doubt that. It's not likely at all, unless they tune it differently and increase the damage of it. So overall, with the changes, what I like is you have kind of utility tier on level 75. You have a healing tier on level 90. I like both that. So you're choosing your utility and you're choosing your healing ability. And then the tier 100, I don't like that the only change they made there was putting Wake of Ashes that nobody's going to take because Crusade's still the dominant one. So I'm really hoping that they fix that. I know a lot of us Ret Paladins have gotten used to Crusade and are pretty good at it and everything at this point, but they really need to fix it to where we're not just relying on our wings so much. But it doesn't appear they're going to do so, so we better, as of right now, just get used to it and keep pushing forward. But yeah, that's all the changes so far. We'll see if more changes happen as we go on. But yeah, That's it for this video, and everybody have a good one.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and sub as always. Also comment below, share the videos. Appreciate it so much. You can also check me out at Twitter at WoW Gaming Inc. and at Twitch with the tag name Kneecap Killa. So everyone have a good one and see you again soon.